Welcome back to Boca Raton. This video is going to be short, sweet, simple. 5 things that you and your family are going to find very fun and interesting living here in Boca Raton. So starting off with number 1, we're actually in a lychee farm right now. I took my daughter, my wife out here. We're picking the lychee. We got the stick. Is one thing that you can enjoy down here in Boca Raton is all the fresh tropical fruits that you wouldn't be able to get as easily as you would here. Just for a perspective, lychee is right now $4 a pound here at this farm. We picked an entire bucket full of the fruit down here, and that's just one of the very amazing fruits that you can get here. We have tons of tropical fruits. We have lychee, mangoes, longans, and it's some of the freshest fruit you're ever going to get from a tropical environment. It's right here in South Florida. So if you're a tropical fruit lover like myself, I absolutely love mangoes. One of the reasons why we wanted to move at our current house, it is humongous mango tree in the backyard. I've already planted a few other mango trees like the Namdat Mai, the Maha Chinook, and the special Burmese mango that tastes like a lemon meringue pie. And I am absolutely a mango lover and a lychee lover, and that's why today we're at a lychee farm. So if you enjoy tropical fruits, you would absolutely love relocating your family here down to South Florida. Number 2 fun thing about living in Boca Raton is that you're always going to meet people from all different types of cultures, environments, all coming together here in South Florida. It is very well known of being a melting pot full of many different cultures, so you get exposed to a lot of different perspectives, languages, culture, and art all together. So I was recently at a 3-year-old's birthday party, and in that birthday party, we had somebody from Venezuela, Egypt, Korea, Thailand, Haiti, and Italy all together at one place just to celebrate a 3-year-old's birthday. And compared to most places in the South, especially Florida, Boca Raton and the surrounding areas is one of the most diverse places where you can find people from all over. I'm talking about South America, North America, just not Antarctica. I haven't met anybody personally from Antarctica, but you definitely meet people from Europe, Eastern Europe, all the Asian countries, and Australia, all enjoying our beautiful city of Boca. So that's one of the benefits of living down here, is that you actually get to enjoy a little bit from all these different cultures. So if you're ever bored, you're tired of Italian food, you're tired of the same old sushi, hibachi, orange chicken, you're not going to get tired of what's offered here. You're going to get food from all different types of cultures, all different types of cuisines. One thing that we enjoy doing is going down to the Thai temples in South Florida, where you get fresh, authentic Thai food and get to enjoy the monks making offerings, get to enjoy all the culture and art that you would only get to experience here in South Florida. And we thoroughly get to enjoy it, and we're never absolutely bored because we know we always have something that we can do. And we also have tons of, like I mentioned before, temples, art, a lot of festivals. We recently went to the Asian American Festival where we got to meet people with royal background from Southeast Asia, got to take pictures with them, enjoy that moment, taking it from like Bangladesh, India, Korea, all these different cultures came together. They got to share their art, their dances, their music. It was a wonderful environment for pretty much anybody of any age. Number 3 thing that you would absolutely enjoy here living in Boca is going to be the schools. Boca Raton is known for having some of the best schools here in Florida, and they absolutely don't disappoint. I'm gonna put a website right down here so you can see all the rankings for all the schools here in Boca, so you can see how everything fares, get to see what the rankings are for the school. And not only that, a lot of our schools actually focus on different type of aspects in learning for families. So say if your kid has an interest in math, science, language, art, there's a school for pretty much any type of kid with any type of interest. Yeah, so networking at this kid's birthday party, one of the parents, they had their kid who was in 1st grade already learning Mandarin at the Murakami Elementary School. Yes, it's in Delray, but a lot of people select to have their kids put into that school, and it's very close by to the parents who live in Boca Raton, and they get to have their kid having, already very advanced art classes, music classes, math classes, and foreign language studies that they may not be able to get at other schools, especially here in Florida. And an interesting fact is once they get done with this language program, it's preparing them for the HSK, the Chinese proficiency exam, to be able to test in to show that they're being proficiently trained in the Mandarin language, and they can actually use that on their resumes as they build their careers, network globally for international business. And it's one of the fun things that one of the reasons why I actually moved my family down here is because of the schools and what they offer to the kids down here. And fun fact, what he said, I don't know this for sure, but if you get one of your kids into these special schools schools down here in Boca or the little South Delray portion, all your other kids get in much easier because they like to keep the families together at most of these schools. But again, I was absolutely amazed seeing these first graders speaking all these different languages at this birthday party. So it was pretty exciting for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to what my daughter's gonna be learning once she starts the Blue Lake Elementary School down here in Boca. Now, if you're enjoying videos like this and you're already excited about moving to Boca Raton and you want to know more information, you're 3, 6, 1 year out of making your move, you decide you want to move down here, here's my contact information. I'd love to help you and your family relocate here to our beautiful city of Boca Raton. Now going to number 4. Miami metropolitan area is so well connected with the Florida Turnpike, I-95, that we never actually get bored down here in the Miami metropolitan area. From West Palm Beach all the way down to Miami, we get to enjoy all the art, the parks, the beaches, the restaurants, the events. Everything's very well connected, and you never get a feeling that you're actually leaving this metropolitan area. As long as you stay in between those major cities, you can absolutely enjoy, as my family does, going to Fort Lauderdale, going to Miami, enjoying all the restaurants. If you get bored of the restaurants here in Boca, you have access to all their cities very easily here. Now, while all the cities are very well interconnected together, they definitely do have different vibes. I personally can feel the difference leaving Boca into Deerfield or leaving Boca into Delray. It definitely feels like a whole different area, but we are very, very well connected together, where if you want to have more of a younger lifestyle, you want to go out to restaurants, nightclubs, nightlife, you can easily drive 10 to 15 minutes into Delray and enjoy everything that Delray has to offer, or Fort Lauderdale, or if you're more adventurous, 45 minutes to an hour to get to Miami, enjoy everything that Miami has to offer you. But you can enjoy those things, but drive back to our peaceful city that just works. You don't have to deal with the silliness that some of these other cities down here in South Florida have, unfortunately. You can enjoy our city of Boca, and everything just works in Boca. It's clean, manicured, and you can enjoy that, but also enjoy a little bit of the craziness and chaos that's around here in South Florida as well. It's just not interconnected with the rest of Florida. We do have the West Palm Beach Airport. We have a private airport here in Boca Raton, and we have the Fort Lauderdale Airport, and we have the Miami Airport. So you can easily get to South America, Europe, and other places in the United States very easily because we're so well connected to everything else, and our access to international airports makes traveling very, very easy from Boca Raton because you're right there in the middle of the Miami metropolitan area. So you're never too far away from an airport. So if you got to go out for an emergency or business, it's very, very easy to travel in and out of Boca. And number 5, here in Boca Raton and South Florida in general, we don't have what they call a Seattle freeze. So if you know anything about Seattle, a lot of people move there. It's a very transient area. They go there for work and then they leave. And it creates this environment where people aren't very well connected. It can be kind of hard to make friends, but not here. Here in Boca, it's been very, very easy to make friends here, very easy to network, get to know people. People are very, very open and honest about opinions or getting to know their neighbors or the people around them, because Boca Raton tends to be less of a transient area and more of a family, long-term type of residence. And people in South Florida, we get tons of sunshine, we get tons of fun. We tend to be a lot more happier, easier going than some of these other major city areas. So we're not so standoffish and not so pushed back when you're trying to make friends at a new area. Now, if you do need help making friends in Boca Raton, I highly suggest you join some type of club or organization. So if you're into tennis, pickleball, running, cycling, golfing, any of those things can easily open the door to making friends, networking, and getting to know other people once you move down here. There's a lot of people who socialize at the pickleball court. So if you go with a free play pickleball court, such as the Hillsborough Park, you'll go in there, you put your paddle, and people are just very, very open of playing with new people. They love talking to you, getting to know where you came from, because most people are new here. So people are genuinely curious, like, hey, what is this person? What do they do? And they're very open to interchange contact information. It's very easy to make friends here, I've found, especially in the pickleball courts. They're very competitive, but also very friendly. Now, if you're a parent like me, you have a plus. So what I found out is that every time I go to the playground or parks, and you always look around at other dads, we kind of like look at one another and start talking. It's very easy with kids. You have school programs, a lot of things for the kids, like dance class, birthday parties, such as the last birthday party we just went to, as I mentioned. conversation, exchanged a few phone numbers from very, very interesting people that live from Haiti, Italy, understand what they do, what their kids are doing, get to know the area. Again, your kids can be a gateway for you to network and meet people, because there's so many things for kids here, and a lot of people do things with their kids, and the parents just kind of huddle together and talk and communicate. So if you're not the most active person, definitely lean on your kids for networking around here, because it absolutely does work. Now, there's stuff here from all different types of people. If you're a bookworm like a few other people are, the Spanish River Library offers a great library environment full of people who enjoy reading, learn about arts and histories. If you're into running, there's a running club around A1A, so you can run right there on the beach area, and a cycling club right there. And again, there's tons of pickleball courts, tennis courts, and other athletic leisure type activities that you can do to network and make friends here very easily compared to other major cities. If you like content like this, learn about Boca Raton, seeing what it's like from a family, a father perspective, definitely give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.